Shalom, shalom. This is your brother Yakal, Laha Kwatazah from Wichita, Kansas. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Arakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of the men of GMS, the men of Great Most and the Ruel. Those are the true prophets of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, if you want to believe that or not. And peace, love, and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel. All right. You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right? And you speckled bird scattered amongst these other nations, looking like these other nations. But your seed line goes back to a so-called black, Latino, Native American man, all right? Which makes you an Israelite, okay? Um, this isn't a black thing, okay? Like Malcolm says, because he's right, you know. But the topic of this lesson is going to be about, you know, when you're on the plantation, man, when you're at work, working your 9 to 5, or working in the warehouse, wherever you Akim are working there. So, some brothers do construction, you know, um, call centers, um, wherever you work Akim, because most of us do 9 to 5 jobs, because really, for you to be uh, for you to have a really good paying job here in Babylon the Great, you got to sell out. You got to do something wicked, or you got to shave your head bald. All right, you gotta have an unlawful haircut or something. Shave your beard or how do you say it? Just takes up most of your time. Outside this truth, or makes you go off. All right, you got to sell out. You know. Um, but that's neither here nor there because none of us brother are doing that. But when we're at the job, man, we gotta be circumspect, man. We gotta be wise, man, because the Lord tells us to be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. All right, because it's not wise to fight, to have an argument at your job, man. All right, because that's our bread maker, man. When we go to work, you know, to the warehouse or wherever you work, we can't be arguing with people just because they don't believe in, like how about Shemi Al Shah. All right, they're giving you a hard time, or just because we're in the spirit of Yahweh Shemi Al Shai, that's gonna automatically by default make us an enemy of these people, man. It's gonna rub these people off the wrong way, man. Just by default, being in the spirit of Yahweh Shemi Al Shai, because we are the light of the world, man. All right, okay, because we keep the ways of the Lord, man. We're different. All right, we get different haircuts, we act differently, we talk differently, we carry ourselves differently. All right, we got that confidence because our confidence comes from Yahweh Shemi Al Shai. All right, these people don't have confidence, true confidence, man. All right, that's why they look at us. They're like, who is this guy? Like, why is he so chill? You know, when it comes to, you know, working here or just life. With all this shit going on around the world, and this dude's chill and relaxed. Like what's up with this dude? You know, and then they talk to you. They got a problem with you. So like, yeah, it's freaking. There's like a blue wasp flying right next to me, man. I gotta step away real quick. You know, wasps are scary to me. But the funny thing is, man, the Lord never had me get stung by one. Because I fear the Lord, man. The Lord ain't gonna have me, something come upon you that you don't want if you keep the ways of the Lord. He's gonna take care of his men. But yeah, when you're at work, man, yeah, these people are wicked, man. You know, you just want to go up in there. You ain't trying to talk. You just want to work and clock in and clock out, and that's it, man. Do what you got to do and get out. But these people, they want to make their job, their 9 to 5 job, their life, their hobby, people having a good time at work, trying to make friends at work. We're not about that, man. I'm not about that. I don't give a damn. But at the same time, we got to be, we got to be wise, man. We can't be, we can't be, targets. 'Cause we're already targets, man. All right. You know, you ain't got to tell your coworkers that you go out there to the highways and byways and prophesy. You got a YouTube channel preaching and whatnot. You know, you ain't got to tell them about how about Shmi Shah. You know, you just be nice to them. You know if they conversate with you, give them small talk. Be nice to them. Don't become their enemies. Because you're there to work, man. You know, working there, working at your job, the plantation. Puts food on your table, takes care of your family, man. Because a man can't eat, if he doesn't work. So, don't be treating your 9 to 5 job like like it's nothing. Like it's a playground or, you know, like it's out there in the highways and byways, man. Because that's our battleground, man. The highways and byways. Our scene is not the workplace. You know, just the scriptures say use this world but not abuse it. You know, get in and get out. If you have to be nice to people, you see a coworker, and they're giving you not a hard time, but they're talking a little bit too much. They're giving, you're just trying to work. You know, be nice to them, man. But don't be all super duper Israelite. Don't be overly righteous because uh, they said something that rubbed you off the wrong way. When it comes to this truth, they offended you spiritually. Talking about some wickedness. Stay level with them, man. I mean, you meet them in the middle ground. Slakia. I do a lot of stuttering, but you don't have to rebuke them. You don't got to be rebuking your coworkers, all right, your boss, just because they got a tattoo or they're talking about you getting a tattoo or why do you get this kind of haircut or why don't you talk very much? Just be like you ain't got to tell them oh because I'm an Israelite and wisdom. You ain't got to bring out the precepts and the scriptures all the time, man. Just tell them, hey, "Ah, man, I'm just an introvert, by default. I don't really, I'm just, I don't talk that much. I got, a social anxiety. Just lie to them, man. Give them sweet little lies. Even though you are an extrovert, but when it comes to this truth, but yeah, man, this is Romans 12 and 18. It says, if it be possible, as much as life in you, live peaceably with all men, if it be possible, man. Okay, you know, okay. If you don't have to fight or argue or get in trouble with coworkers, don't, because that's not the will of the Lord, man. All right, and, we're here to work and do the will of Yahweh Shemi Al Shai. We're not here to argue with everybody, man. You know, we're here to make our money, clock in, clock out, man. And how can you do this truth? How can you uh, do the will of Yahweh Shem Shai if you can't pay the bills? If you can't pay the internet bill, support your family, man. So man, live peaceably with people, with your coworkers, man. Even if you don't want to, man. You know. And what sparked this lesson was, me. I was just meditating upon that at work. I'm like, man, really, really, if it was up to me, fuck everybody here, at this job. I don't give a fuck about none of y'all, because none of y'all are the men, women of the Lord, man. Uh, None of y'all really truly believe in Yahweh Shem Shai, y'all hate the Lord, you know, you know, they love their job, trying to, everybody's friends with everybody, you know, and I'm just there, when I'm there, when I'm working, I'm just blending in, be nice to whoever I got to be nice to, don't talk very much. If I do have to talk, I'll talk, have some small talk, be cool with everybody. But really, I don't give a damn, man. I don't give a shit. Fuck these people, man. You know, you know why? Because they don't give a fuck about the Lord. So I don't give a fuck about them. You know, the scriptures say, if you're not with me, you're against me. You know, these people aren't with the Lord. You know, so they're really our enemies. But we got to be circumspect. We got to be wise. All right, we can't be dumb and ignorant, man. You know, be brutes. All right. Matthew 10 and 16. It says, "Behold, I send you forth as sheep." All right, in the midst of wolves. It's just me. It's just me in there at my job, man. No one else believes in the Lord like I do. You know, and no one calls on the Lord by Yahweh Shemi Shai. All right, none of them go out there to the highways and byways. So I'm just one little sheep in the midst of wolves. You know, they could easily devour me, get me fired. You know, if they find out I'm a man of the Lord or they got a problem with me. You know, you know, we're sheep in the midst of wolves, man. You know, a world full of wolves. It says, "Be ye therefore wise." All right, wise as serpents and harmless as doves. Okay, harmless as doves. You know, and like I said, you know, when I'm at work, you know, I'm not rebuking people at work. You know, because they don't believe in Yahweh Shemi Shai, because they got tattoos. You know, or they eat pork and I don't. Shoot, you know, they do a lot of potlucks. You know, like people bring food. Everybody. They take an hour out of work to eat. What they bring to work. They do it like every other month or like 3 times a year. And I told them I don't eat pork, man. And really, I told them I don't eat pork. They're obviously gonna ask why. And I told them I'm allergic, man. I'm just allergic. I get no, I'll live. It won't kill me. I'm allergic, and I just rather won't eat pork. I start breaking out. My face gets puffy. Messes with I'm allergic. I get the allergic symptoms, which really I'm lying. But really, yeah, technically, I am allergic to pork, man. Because every Israelite's allergic to pork. All right, Jake gets gout. All right, um, high cholesterol. They get those cankles. All right, and whatnot. Yeah, Jake is literally. Yeah, I am allergic to pork, but and not in the sense that they think that I made them think. And you see Issachar, you see the Issachar ladies. Because there's a whole bunch of Issacharites. Ladies in there. Giving me the evil eye because I don't eat pork. How dare you not eat the devil's swine? You know, that's not what they said, but that's what they're thinking. You know. I told them, I told them, I gave them an answer that they couldn't rebuke. Because the scriptures say, "I'm gonna give you words." Let me get that, man. That they can't gainsay nor resist, because we're being wise, man. We got the wisdom of Yahweh Shemi Shai. Dang. All right. This is Luke 21:15. It says, "For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, okay, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist." And I told them I'm allergic to pork, and they couldn't say nothing about it. Like, hey, he's allergic, man. Shoot. And Issachar, Issachar, Northern Kingdom, the ladies, gave me an evil eye because they talk to me like I'm one of their own. They're like, why don't you speak Spanish? You got to learn Spanish. I'm like, man, I'm sorry. I was raised in a household. I was raised in a household that didn't teach me Spanish. They barely know Spanish themselves, and they get offended. Issachar, they be getting offended, especially these older ladies. You know, like, why don't you know Spanish? They speak Spanish to me, knowing damn well I don't know Spanish. Issachar ladies, they really don't like me. They don't like Jake. That don't know Spanish. Especially of their own Issacharites. Since I'm Issacharite myself. Then then they hear that I don't eat pork. They're like, man, they they look at me like I'm a bastard child. And really, according to the ways of the Lord, they're the bastard childs, man. Eating pork, all right, taking pride in a heritage that's not theirs. The conquistadors, the Spaniards. We're not Spaniards, man. Spanish isn't our language. We're Issachar, man. From the tribe of Issachar, we're Israelites. We used to speak a broken form of Hebrew. All right, when the Spaniards came over here, man. All right, okay. We're the so-called Aztecs and Mayans. All right, but really before that, we're Israelites. Okay, dwelling in the land of Israel. before Roman and Assyrian persecution came upon us. That's why we came all the way from the land of Israel all the way to the Americas. All right, and that happened thousands and thousands of years ago, man. You know, uh, and that how do you say it's bird? It's a bird and that bird and reptile god called Quetzalcoatl. You know, um, that's actually a representation, a spiritual representation of Yahweh Shai. All right, because he's got wings. The Lord that represents the Lord returning from the sky. You know, but yeah, you know, Jake's been going. They went deep into it. You know, Men of Great Millstone. You know, they did lessons over it. But yeah, man. You know, let me get my last precept. I mean, not my last, but like precept that I read earlier. It says, "Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents, and harmless as doves." Okay, you know, I took the harmless route by telling them, you know, I don't eat pork, man. You know, I can't eat bacon. You know, this other Jake, you know, they fired him, but you know, he said, they're like, man, you can't eat nothing. I'm like, I can eat beef. He's like, you can eat beef? I'm like, yeah, I can eat beef. I just can't eat pork. They're like, dang, that means you can't eat bacon. You can't eat pork chops. You can't eat. I'm like, really in my mind, I'm like, nigga, I was like, shut your dumb ass up, man. You know, but really, I didn't say none of that. I'm like, yeah, I could eat lamb. You know, I could eat chicken. They're like, you can eat chicken? Oh, okay. They're like, you know, they're like, um, that ain't that bad, you know. But damn, bacon, you can't eat bacon, none of that. I'm like, nah. Man, I'm like, damn, bro, that sucks. But yeah, man, you know, really, it don't suck. You know, I'm way healthier than I ever was, man. You know, even though I'm sick right now, but you know, uh, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, man, instead of me rebuking Issachar, rebuking everybody at work because I don't eat pork, I'm like, man, I don't eat pork because I believe in the Lord. The Lord tells me, you know, the Lord said to not eat swine, man. You know, that's not the time and place to be saying that, you know, to your coworkers. They're not gonna like you, man. They're gonna think you know, they're gonna you're putting yourself as an enemy, man. You don't gotta be saying that, you know. That the time to say that is out there in the